Hey everyone, I'm Amber. Welcome back to my channel. Did you know? Your stomach is basically an emotional drama queen. Those random bouts of bloating, stomach aches, or just plain loss of appetite. Often, it's not the food's fault, it's because you've been feeding it way too much anxiety, stress, and bad vibes. Just look at those people glowing with energy, rosy, cheeked, and full of life. Chances are, they've got a rock star duo working behind the scenes, their spleen and stomach. In traditional Chinese medicine, the stomach is in charge of receiving and starting to break down food. They call it rotting and ripening the grains. Its partner, the spleen, then transforms the good stuff from that food into qi and blood, the energy that keeps us going. That's why TCM always says, the spleen and stomach are the foundation of your acquired health. Basically, how healthy you are after you're born depends hugely on how well this dynamic duo is doing. So, what is the stomach? It might look like just a simple food bag, but it's way cooler than that. Think of it more like a super smart food processing plant. It churns out super strong stomach acid and all sorts of digestive enzymes to break your food down into stuff your body can actually use. Fun fact, that stomach acid is so potent it could even dissolve metal. But don't worry, your stomach has a special lining that protects it from digesting itself. TCM sees stomach troubles like pain, fullness, or weird gurgling, 胃脘痛, 痞闷, 嘈杂 as mainly stemming from the spleen and stomach's energy flow getting messed up. The ancient book Huang Di Neijing nailed it. Overeating hurts your intestines and stomach. Stressing that diet is key. It also says, worry hurts the spleen, anger hurts the liver, meaning emotionally upset messes with your liver energy, which then affects your stomach. The core idea, the stomach is the sea of grain and water, and the spleen is the pivot of transformation. If their energy isn't flowing right, up and down as it should, trouble brews. TCM sees the stomach as absolutely vital. It directly impacts your overall energy, blood levels, and the balance of your whole system. Your vital organs all rely on the stomach for nourishment. If the stomach is weak, everything suffers. As the old text put it, a strong stomach means ample qi and blood, and peace in the organs. A weak stomach means 100 diseases can arise. Seriously though, your stomach is super important for your health. So, what kind of stuff actually hurts it? Here are the usual stomach killers. The fire and ice combo. Think hot pot paired with an ice-cold beer or scalding food followed by a frosty drink. That extreme temperature swing? Your stomach really hates it. Feast or famine eating. Skipping meals and then stuffing yourself silly. This completely messes up your stomach acid production. Dining with drama. Eating when you're angry, stressed, or anxious. TCM says this seriously disrupts your digestion. Overdoing it, stuffing yourself to the brim, or constantly eating super spicy, fiery hot foods. That's like throwing little grenades at your poor stomach. Since it's so important, we've got to protect this hard, working organ. How? From a TCM perspective, nurturing your stomach usually focuses on 3 big things. Protect stomach qi. Eat regular meals, avoid icy cold stuff, and aim for a calm, steady pulse. Balance yin and yang. If you have a cold stomach, warm it up with ginger, lamb. If you have a hot stomach, cool and nourish it with white fungus, pears. Keep things flowing down. Use movement and massage to help energy move downward smoothly and avoid stewing in anger or worry. Sound a bit complex? Let's simplify. Imagine your stomach is like a loyal, 24/7 employee inside you, whose job is to turn raw ingredients into usable fuel. It's hardworking, but it dreads 3 things: forced overtime, being fed junk, and clogged pipes. Protect it by avoiding these. Respect its schedule. Your stomach has its own clock. When it's time to work, but there's no food, the acid starts digesting into the pot walls, meaning your stomach lining. That stomach ache you get when you skip meals, that's the damage! And forcing it to work when it should be resting, like having late night snacks, is like making it pull an all-nighter. No proper rest means damage and worse digestion. Want it happy? Eat regular meals, especially between 7 to 9 a.m. That's when the stomach meridian is strongest. A warm bowl of congee then is like pouring warm water into a cold pot, gentle and effective. The stomach meridian is one of the body's main energy pathways. We'll dive deeper into that another time. Also, stop at 70% full. When you feel I could eat 2 more bites, but I'm okay to stop, put the fork down. Stuffing yourself is like forcing the pot to cook a double batch. You'll fry the circuits eventually. And seriously, try to avoid eating after 9 p.m. That's like dragging your stomach out of bed at midnight to cook instant noodles. It might not complain out loud, but it's grumbling internally, leading to indigestion and acid reflux. Stop feeding it dynamite. Your stomach is a bit delicate. Too cold? It freezes up. Too spicy? It burns. Too greasy? It gets gunked up. Super hot or super cold, extremes are no's. If your stomach runs cold, keep ginger tea handy. It's like giving your stomach a warm coat. Try warming breakfasts like lamb and millet congee. If you tend to run hot, try nourishing foods like white fungus soup. Maybe add some pear chunks. It's like splashing cool water on a steaming pot, soothing and hydrating. And seriously, skip the hot pot with ice beer combo. Yes, it feels great on a hot day, but if your stomach isn't super strong, avoid it. That fire and ice shock is like tossing a hot pot straight into a snowdrift. Crack? Hello, acute gastritis. Keep the pipes clear. After you eat, your stomach needs to send the leftovers down the line. If things get stuck, food ferments, causing bloating, acid reflux, bad breath, that burning feeling. Basically, stuff backs up. You might need something to help clear the pipes, but how do you keep things flowing long term? Remember the old saying, 100 steps after a meal, live to 99. A 10-minute walk after eating helps digestion so much. Sitting still after a big meal? The food sits there too. Walking is like gently shaking the pot, helping the leftovers slide down into the intestines. Also, massaging your belly before bed and not eating when you're super stressed are great ways to be kind to your gut. Ancient China took stomach health seriously. Legendary Dr. Huat too advised, food should be warm, chew slowly and well to ease the burden. We also have herbal formulas like Li Zhong Tang, mainly for a cold, deficient stomach with diarrhea. It warms and scatters the cold. Ancient medicine generally believed treating stomach issues needed balancing attack and tonification, avoiding overly bitter, cold herbs that damage yin. Western medicine approaches stomach issues differently, but there are similarities too. Both East and West recognize that emotions can trigger or worsen problems, and both stress, diet, and lifestyle. Western treatment is direct. They focus on quick symptom relief, like antacids for pain, or surgery to remove problems, prevent spread if things get serious. Their principles: fast symptom relief, address the root cause, stop cancer progression. TCM focuses more on overall balance, massaging the Zusanli point for better function, using food therapy, herbal tonics, acupuncture, massage, and sometimes even emotion therapy like music. For sudden attacks, they might use acupuncture and herbs for quick pain relief, then move to herbal pastes to repair the lining, finally using daily food therapy to maintain results. TCM's approach really shone during COVID. Lianhua Qingwen capsules were quite effective. They help stop virus copying.com, the immune system overreaction, and ease airway inflammation. Jinhua Qingwen granules were great for fever, as effective as oseltamivir, but with fewer side effects. Zubajing injections helped control severe inflammation storms, lowering death rates. Huashi Baidu formulas helped gut health and tummy troubles. Western medicine focuses on the disease, great for emergencies. TCM focuses on the person, great for chronic issues and overall balance. The best approach: combine them. Use Western medicine for quick fixes in a crisis, and TCM for gentle, everyday nurturing. Take good care of your stomach, and the benefits go way beyond smooth digestion. You'll be amazed. More energy, clearer skin, even more stable moods. Why? Because a happy stomach means good energy and blood, keeping your whole body machine running smoothly. Remember, your stomach isn't made of iron. It's your sensitive emotional buddy and your vital energy source that needs gentle care. I am Amber. Catch you next time.